Hi and welcome to my knitting podcast. My name is Jolanda and thank you so much for being here with me today. If you found my channel, then I'm so very happy, and if you're returning, then I'm very glad you returned. If you like yarn, if you like knitting, if you like crochet or any other craft related to the fiber arts, you're definitely here at the right place. So I welcome you all. So today it is another Monday, and I like to talk about what I have been up to the last week. My co-host is already present. She's a little bit sniffly, so I hope nothing bad is going to happen. It's just hopefully just a cold, but I'll keep an eye on her. I have one finished object this week, and I don't know. It feels like this month was not so productive, but the month of January was very productive. So it's only so much time that we can spend on our knitting, and if you finish a lot, then yeah, the next month will be a little less. I think that's just looking weird. That's that door handle, so I'm not sure. Okay, I just have to stay in the same position so you can't see it probably. All right, I am wearing the Inge sweater, which was test knit for Inge's knitting lab, and you can see how nice it fits around the shoulders. It's just really, really beautiful. And yeah, a basic sweater, but it fits so very well. And just the subtle details makes it still an amazing sweater. So yeah, it's just amazing. That's a lot of amazing. But it is still in testing phase, but it will probably be published soon. So you can go to my project page. It is already linked to her pattern. So you can see if it is on sale or not. So I knitted this out of Cloudborn worsted. I used up almost all of the 500 grams of gray. It has a wonderful stretchy tubular bind off, and it had a different kind of setup. I never did this setup row for tubular bind off. Just start binding off, but the setup row made it look like it is used in the machine knitting. That's what she explained to us, and it gives a really nice edge. So this was a little different than usual. So we get a ridge which mimics the lateral braid. So yeah, look, it's really fitting amazingly well. Sleeves are very nice. Might have been maybe they're they're a bit long, but they're not really long, but I don't know. It just looks a little bit like that. All right. I have one finished object, and it is not blocked yet, but I can show it to you. I just wove in the ends this morning, and I keep forgetting the name of this beautiful pattern. It is by Knitting for Breakfast, and I made it in Holst Garn. The tights, which has the silk in there. So I will wash it this week and just lay it flat to dry. The sleeves look very long, but that's good, okay? Because I have long arms. And it's quite annoying if you have wide sleeves and they're not long enough. That makes it just so cold there. That's not something I enjoy. So I rather have them a bit on the longer side. So the color is a bit weird with the lighting, but that's just what it is. So this is super light. I haven't weighed it yet. Unfortunately, I forgot to do that because it is counting for my grams out, but it is very light. So I can imagine it's less than 400 grams. But I will let you know next time when it is washed and blocked, and I will probably be wearing it. Something else I did was I mended a pair of socks for my son. He always wears them out under the foot, and that it's not like there's a hole, it's just a very thin fabric. And I know this is the Drops Delight. They don't sell this anymore, but I wonder if there was any nylon in there actually. I know it was not a plied yarn, it was a single spun yarn, which makes it a less durable, especially for socks. But yeah, well, I just mended it, both of them, so he can wear them a little longer until they're totally worn out. So I have one square on my knitting bingo where I put a 1 in. So I mended one pair of socks, which is an accomplishment because I do not like mending. But yeah, it is a pair that can be used very well for a while longer. So I wanted to do, and made the effort. So I finished, I mean, 2 sweaters this month, and yeah, I cast on two new ones. Yeah, it happens, right? Okay, let's talk about the ones I have already on the needles before I cast it on new things. I have tried on this Enjoy Flowers from Knitting for Breakfast. And it is a quite oversized. I'll have some footage for you. You can show it. I can show it, and you can see it. So this is how far I got, and I am working on the sleeves. So I think I will just keep this as an oversized sweater. Um, what I was thinking I might do is cinch it in at the sides, but I don't think it will be enough to be noticeable. So I will just finish it as it is, and I will decide later. It's a beautiful sweater. It is very warm and cozy, so the oversized is not really a problem. So, oh, number 2 is sneezing. That's not good. Yes, this is made out of mohair blend yarn, holds double. I still have quite a lot of this taupe color, which is good news. I don't have to worry of running out. I changed the bottom hem as I showed you last time. I did the picot etching. Is it picot etching? Not sure. I think so. And I just sewed it on the inside. So yes, that was quite a lot of progress. Then I still have the Old Town sweater, which is a crochet pattern, which I talked about a lot last time. There was a lot of unraveling then. This time, not really, not at all actually. I have tried it on and it definitely is better with the fit of the armholes, but I think it's just the construction and the nature of the crochet. It is quite kind of stiff and it will not drape as nicely as a usual raglan sweater. So I have been crocheting away. It totally looks like there is a different color, but I hope I hope that's not the case because that shows up on camera really, really, really bad. You see? I don't know. But I can't see it in real life, so I don't think it will bother me. So yes, I have not been working on the sleeves. I just want to do the body. And that needs to go a little longer, and then there will be a scalloped edge, no ribbing or anything, but I will definitely do some ribbing around the neckline, or I might do the scallops also around the neckline. I don't know, I will see when I get there what will look the best. So yes, this is made out of hand dyed yarn, and it is a light DK weight, I think. It's always a bit if you look it up, the meterage, and yeah, it is listed as sport weight, but I don't think it is sport weight. But yeah, I get confused about that. It also depends on how it is spun, how thick it is, and how it knits up. But come on. Hey, hello. Okay, goodbye. So, yes, it is very nice to have something to change up like crochet, and my hands get tired, especially on the short circular needles for the sleeves. It knits really nicely and continuously, but yeah, your hands have a little less space than on a normal needle, so the motion is a bit different, and yeah, sometimes it get a little bit cramped. So, all right. I am knitting one of the sweaters I talked about last week of the designer QQ yarn over. Some of you told me they have bought a pattern, and there was not a conclusive vote about which one I would start. So I said, I think I'll let the weather decide, and I think I chose wrong. Because I chose the easy and warm one, and the weather just turned around, and yeah, it doesn't matter. This goes really quickly, and that was actually what I liked. To be honest, I had yarn in mind that I wanted to use up, and that was for that sweater. So I told you about it last time. It was Drops Noord. I had been laying around for very long. I think the color on its own is quite intense, even though it's not a bright color. It's quite dark, but okay. And I had this mohair-ish color, mohair-ish yarn. I don't know if it's mohair or it's probably a blend, but I use these two together, and I hope I have enough because we always hope that. But I just tried this on, and this is the sweater number 2 from QQ Yarn Over. And please let me know if you're planning to knit her pattern or if you bought any of her patterns, because of course I can't see that. And if you have not and you're still thinking about it, or maybe you think you're too late, you're not, because the coupon codes are still valid until the end of 2026. That was very, very generous of her. And we have 2 coupon codes for this podcast. I'm looking what is front and what is back. So there is a coupon code JO50 and a coupon code JO30, and they give 50 or 30% off any of her patterns. You can use either coupon codes or both, but only once. So this is how far I got. Yeah, this side, this needle is a little bit too short, but I think it looks quite good. I should need to knit size 4, but because it was that oversized, I chose to knit size 2. And it seems to be looking all right. I am close for separating for the sleeves, and I actually think that is looking quite spot on. I think I need a few more rounds, so I think that is going well. There is no neckline yet, so I assume that is being picked up later, and that looks exactly like the neckline I'm wearing right now, which I really like. Inge asked me if I thought it was too low, but I actually like it. It's perfect. It's yeah, I don't like it that high up. It also squishes up my face like visually, which is a bit weird, but so this is I like it. I hope it looks right on screen. It looks quite bluish. I think it's more on the green side, but that's okay. That's just the camera lights. So yeah, it has a very large gauge, is 16.5 stitches on 10 centimeters or 4 inches. So yeah, this goes up really quickly and very mindless. And I thought, okay, I have some mindless stuff, but that's all small circular, and this is just a nice long round. So I can keep switching it up, which is very beneficial for the hands. So yes, I'm happy with this. So tell me if you are knitting along with me with the same sweater, or if you chose something else, or what you're working on. I would love to hear about it. See, so it's very marbled, but it definitely made it a tone lighter. Yeah, lovely and hairy. It has a lot of colors in there. I really, really like it. Yeah, and I'm so happy because I can hopefully knit up most of this. And it was the sweaters quantity. I still have plenty of this, but I think I'm fine because this is my third ball of the fluff, and I still have 7 left. So this is always takes up a lot of yarn because we have a lot of stitches. It says Angora hair mohair. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, here I have glasses. It says mohair, alpaca, acrylic. That's what it is. So it feels nice. It feels soft. You definitely feel the acrylic, but that's fine. I'm not so bothered by that. So yeah, a nice knit. So far I did encounter one thing, but that was not major. I think some stitch counts were missing for the bigger sizes, but I will contact her for that. But the rest was all working out very well. Can you see? I don't think the raglan details show up that good in the yarn, but it's okay. It's just it looks like cables. See? All right, so I am happy to be working on that. I still have my socks here. Didn't get any love. Maybe 2 rounds. I forced myself to knit 2 rounds, but I wanted to choose one more sock tube, but I forgot to bring it, and it's not here, so that's okay. I will just pick one randomly. I have one more cast on, and that was a cast on that was planned a while back. It was the beautiful cardigan from Anna Johanna, and I had the yarn already picked out, and I started it, and I must say I'm very happy with it. It is from a book, um, Knitting for Calm, something. It has a lot of beautiful patterns inspired by nature. I showed you the book a few episodes ago. And this one was the one with roses. And how was the name? I'm so bad with names. My brain cannot remember names. It's quite horrible. It's probably the age, but doesn't get any better. Mm, let me check Ravelry for a while. Flower Power. Okay, nothing with roses, but Flower Power. I chose Drops Charisma and some mohair and silk. So the mohair and silk I held triple, and the rest is just one single strand. I think I can use up most of it if I knit this. There's a lot of dog barking everywhere, so apologies for that. So this is how far I am. That looks so nice, doesn't it? Oh, it looks nice. Look at that ribbing. That's a corrugated ribbing. I just love it. So I'm slowly working on this. And I mean slowly because I do want to do it slowly. It feels amazing. It feels soft. I just want to enjoy the rhythm of the needles. Usually I'm in a hurry and I want to do it fast and faster. Now I just concentrate on the stitches and enjoying the process. That is how this pattern will be for me. Don't want to do it without thinking. I don't want to do it without looking. I just want to do it consciously and calmly. So we have a few stick stitches. Oh, the fluff now. In the front. Ugh, stuck on my lip gloss. So here are the stick stitches. This will be cut open. It's beautiful, isn't it? Hers is very different though, but I love these colors. It's really pretty. So I don't think, no, the skein is probably popped out somewhere. I have only two of these, but that will probably be enough. If I can find a photograph of it, I will put it in here for you so you can see. But yes, looks small, looks very small, but it is also on a small needle and it needs to be steeked. So I guess I will be fine, hopefully. We get extra room from cutting it open. I will check more because I don't want to put all my energy in something that will not fit. So I put it on a larger needle and I will check for sure because yeah, that's something. I checked that one. That one looks more tight and fitted, but it is also a totally different construction, so it makes sense. Did I forget anything? Because I talked about the socks. I think not. I will put in the card for the knitting bingo here so you can see how far I got. I did not add anything in there except for the socks that I just mended. And it was nice. It felt good because I have a whole basket full of socks I need to do. I don't enjoy doing it, but my sons are running low on socks. Either I have to spend all my time knitting socks or I just have to spend an hour or so and mend them. I think that would be a better choice, right? All right, so that is what all the things I have been doing the past week. And it was not that bad actually. I thought I did not do that much, but it is not bad at all. And again, it's not a race, but sometimes it feels like you make no progress because bigger projects, and especially if you start new ones, the top part takes a lot of time. So I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I hope you also have time to knit and relax and enjoy what you're making. I would love to hear what you're making and what your plans are. The weather here just turned and it is sunny. The rain is suddenly gone. We had on Saturday a lot of rain and such a strong wind. It felt like we were back in autumn. It was crazy. I had to hold on all my bags because they were just trying to get airborne. And now it's calm. We have a blue sky, we have sun, and it will be about 15 degrees Celsius. Maybe a few more as the week continues. But that's just lovely and perfect weather. I love it. So yeah, that definitely helps with mood and everything, and getting out of the house. I don't get out that often, but yeah, sometimes for the groceries and things like that. So yes, I will continue my knitting. The plan is just to work on whatever I still have here. I will block um, my sweater, and I'm very interested to see how it is going to turn out, because the whole scarf is supposed to transform after you washed it because of the spinning oil, and I am more than curious to see what that will look like. I hope to wear it next week, and if the weather continues like this, it will definitely be dry, which is great. And then I will see you next week, hopefully all in good health. So please enjoy your knitting and stay calm in this tumultuous world. And stay safe. And hopefully we see each other again next week. Bye bye.